You dick! You like to suck big dicks?
You are such a dick.
You're a dick.
Brenda?
Dick. You're a dick.
You're a dick.
Leave him alone. You like to suck big dicks? Oh. I like to suck big dicks.
Everybody, welcome back to Nothing at Live. I'm Jay Tyler.
I am your Ms. Parker, and we have got
A shitstorm for you.
a shitstorm for you, and we've got a big dick award to give.
Yeah, Dick of the Year. Welcome to it. Well, it's all too easy was to jump the gun as we did. We found pretty early on a pair of clown shoes. Oh,
Have you been hearing him? Yeah. So we found
Sure.
early on a pair of clown shoes, and what?
and the one Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Give it up for them.
The nominees are Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Woman is mentally ill. You know, we can look back in a time in history where people were told to wear a gold star, and they were definitely treated like second-class citizens, so much so that they were put in trains and taken to gas chambers in Nazi Germany. And this is exactly the type of abuse that Nancy Pelosi is talking about.
That's just a little bit of the best of her.
And our next nominee, Matt Gaetz.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
I'm Congressman Matt Gaetz. I'm built for the battle, and I'm not going anywhere.
Your name's not Buttfucker 3000, you yo-ho.
Yeah, it is.
It is here. It will always be here.
He will always be Buttfucker 3000 and a Dick of the Year finalist.
That's right.
And our next nominee is... Oh, we didn't have a space for him. We did not make accommodation for Greg Abbott.
No.
But he's still nominated for Dick of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh, and Joe Manchin was also nominated, but he's stuck on his yacht. So I heard somebody drilled a hole in it.
Well, and there was...
He's currently bailing water.
Manchinima. Get back here.
Good luck with that.
No, he fucking slimed his way off into, Kristen Cinema and him had a hot date on his houseboat.
Which he is currently bailing water out of.
Hopefully. Manchin. Dark Horse came up at the end, but
Didn't quite make it.
You aren't the tour de force.
And then our...
as far as Matt Gaetz and the other clown shoe... MTG, we look forward to you being passed. You got canceled on Twitter, right? That was a joyous day.
But they still are now up for Dick of the Week. Now Dick of the Year is over.
We can always do a re-dicking.
Yes. Oh, yes. The re-dicking.
We're going to, because this is going to be all new for this year, you guys.
Yes.
This was just put together at the last minute.
And then a fifth nominee is... Cue the music.
Oh, sorry.
Senator Ted Cruz.
Oh, Mr. Ted Cruz. Well, oh shit. I'm gonna save that actually for later.
Okay.
I was. But,
okay.
But
Ted Cruz is our fifth nominee.
Sorry.
And now,
I like him, but you gotta appreciate it. Sure.
Our other nominee is
oh shit,
Cucker Tarlson.
Oh god.
All right. Shall I? We have the envelope here. Oh, and I want to show you what what.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do you want to play the?
No. Don't worry. You haven't jumped the gun yet. Look.
Do you want me to present the trophy?
Oh yeah. That's what we can say with this.
This, for the first time on air, is the Dick of the Year trophy.
That's right. After the lovely 45th president.
It's the head of the number 45 on a realistic, veiny dick. So it's...
This goes to the winner.
The winner.
So wait a minute. Now, we've been revving up to this,
We're revving up to this.
so let's revel in it. Look, tell them. Now, our votes, like it pretty much came down to the two heavyweights, right?
Well, yeah.
And Manchin and Manchinima getting this like sort of last slide in home plate, tried to pull a try Kevin on us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I want to show you why.
Why what?
Well, I want to play for them why we feel like the winner, the dick of the year, is Smell It.
And the trophy goes to
No.
play the music.
Oh, do I play the music? Are you sure? Is this
The
right thing?
trophy goes to Cocker Tarlson.
Oh God, it was a fucking gimme. Not really. It was really a toss-up between two douchebags that have been going at it.
Cucker will be winning.
We're gonna send this actually.
We're going to send this to Cucker Tarlson at Fox News,
Mhm,
and hopefully he'll display it proudly on his trophy wall.
mhm. We go all out here. We bring the dicks. We bring the turtles.
Balls out.
Yeah. It seemed to be pretty unanimous on the cuck end.
Yeah.
Although Manchin, I told you, putting him back in at the last second.
Manchin got some
He
votes.
got a run. He made a run at it. But alas, he succumbed to the tortoise. Manchin. But he would have been forgotten in history had it not been for us
Exactly.
calling tonight. He is a Dick McCrat.
Dick McCrat.
He is-
Joe
he-
Manchin.
He's proof that
We don't just go after Republicans.
that too. I want to say they're all the same, but they're not. Because guess who fucking bows a knee? This is who fucking bows a knee.
You may not like him, but you got to appreciate it. Here's one example. Now, let's be honest. Everyone who's conservative appreciates
dumb people in this. You're not one of them. I think you're smarter than I am. It was sloppy. You're a contender to go on. But you take words as seriously as any man who's ever. And it was frankly dumb. I sent you a text shortly thereafter, and let me tell you what I meant to say. I was saying that the thousands of peaceful protesters supporting Donald Trump are terrorists. What I was referring to are the limited number of people who engaged in violent attacks. That's who I was talking about. And the reason the phrasing was sloppy is I have talked dozens, if not hundreds of times. I've drawn a distinction of patriots across the country supporting President Trump.
Why did you say that name?
Like, why'd you use that word?
Why did you say that name?
Like, why'd you use that word? What you just said doesn't make sense. We have said that for years. But that person's still not a terrorist.
I've called that terrorism over and over again.
How many people have been charged with terrorism? Like, why'd you use that word? You're playing into the other side's characterization that, as Joe Kent just explained,
Why did you say that name?
allows them to define an entire population as foreign combatants. And you know that. So why'd you do it?
So Tucker, let me answer you directly. The reason I use that word for a decade, I have referred to people who violently assault police officers as terrorists. I've done so over and over and over again. I agree with you. Say you're a terrorist, I'm a terrorist. And so, look, it was a mistake during those protests.
Can I just ask, hold on, you work in the, I guess I just don't believe.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Dick of the Year, Cocker Tarlson.
And there was much rejoicing.
And that's a wrap on
Dude,
Dick of the Year for
yeah.
2021.
Dude, when you watch a politician as quote unquote powerful and as smart as Ted Cruz is, take a fucking soapbox and suck Tucker Carlson's dick on the air.
On the air. I mean, if you could see the split screen, we don't have the studio set up right now, so you can't see it. He just like cuck. The cuck was charging at him,
That's why
and
he's the cuck.
he just was a total beta to cuck.
That's why that's why he's overwhelmed, because the power that the cuck wields. He can cuck them all.
He's like
The only one he can't cuck, you don't cuck with, "Meh, you don't cuck me. Cuck
and you
me."
notice he doesn't appear on his program.
Yeah, no.
You know, the way I think of it is cucker is
I'm matching.
He's
I'm
like a-
snapping match. I like to have a low profile. I
Yeah.
go for your toe.
we still need to bring him in for an interview after. Well, I have a special plan for an award for him, but the cuck is like the broker, the dick broker. You know, it's like all
Well, he's
these
the
dicks.
head of Fox News. Like, he's the guy now.
He's kind of like
Dude, he slipstreamed right at, like, it was like,
Rush
boom, they
Limbaugh.
started falling off. Well,
It's like
Rush
it
Limbaugh
used to be
plus,
Rush Limbaugh.
yeah, and then you got the Bill O'Reilly getting taken out, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, and Fox News is like, look at Tucker Carlson. He's like the youthful face. He's the youthful, down to earth face of Fox News now, man. Like a fucking dude. Another year of this. He's been on the air for so long, and it's like he transcends presidents. And as long as he doesn't, like, I don't know, even now he's been called out as being, he's said overtly fucking racist shit all over the place.
2021 was
Called
kind of his
women-
year
Yeah.
for
Well-
coming out as a
Well,
racist asshole.
he's like, shit, I'm in charge.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, like I said, I think he slipped into the Rush Limbaugh.
yeah, he slipped
he
into the
slid
slipstream.
right
But,
into
like, he
it.
slipped into behind all these guys that were just dying. Like, he just positioned himself in the shadows of these dudes. He's just like, any minute now, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if he's this guy that, like, you know, somehow like start the snowball rolling for someone like, you know, he's the kind of guy that's like, oh, Riley's got one foot in the grave and the other on a fucking child sex charge, you know, like, it's just, that's it. Like, and the best thing that happened to him is these women come out. Who says cuck didn't encourage that?
That's true, huh?
And I mean, is he squeaky clean? I haven't really heard any sexual
You
harassment
know,
or weird
he
shit, but maybe
is-
he's gay for all I know.
There's something about the cuck. He's
He's rich as
well,
balls.
he's rich as balls, but that doesn't distinguish him from Bill O'Reilly and Rush Limbaugh. I mean, those guys are rich too, but there's something about him. It's like he's just a cuck enough that I don't picture him as a sexual harasser.
He just
I think
has-
he's a bully
He's mastered just
and a harasser.
no. Maybe he's like he's reaching out to, like, he's trying to grab a younger audience, and he is.
I think you're right. I think he's reaching out to the young Republicans
Oh God, he's so fascist.
with his little bow tie and
Well, he ditched that
his
after
squeaky
Jon
voice.
Stewart ripped
Oh
his
yeah,
ass
after
open.
Jon Stewart called him out on that. When
I
he was
believe
on
that it's like that's
Crossfire.
like one of those turning points where, you know, it's like so Jon Stewart just basically, you know, maybe Cuck liked Jon Stewart. He wasn't nearly as famous as Jon Stewart was, and he certainly wasn't half as smart. And when he did that to him, it's like that was the making of a fucking supervillain. He's like, I wanted to be just like you, John. Now, when they be
I
like
almost-
uber opposite of you.
I got the feeling that he was intimidated by Jon
Oh
Stewart.
yeah, and
he
when he
was
shut
trying
him
to
down,
take
he was like,
he was trying to take him down a notch by saying, "Hey, you're supposed to be a funny man. Tell a joke."
Right.
And Jon Stewart's like, "I'm not your monkey."
oh, but then he called him out on the bow tie. And
Oh yeah, yeah. And then he said, "Come
No,
on,
but
you're
you
supposed
can-
to be a funny guy. Say something
That's the
funny."
kind of
And
shit
he
that
said,
can
"Well,
change.
you're a dick no matter what." Didn't he say you're a dick no matter what show you're on? Or-
Oh yeah.
He said something like you're funny on your show,
He was
or
like, "You're a dick."
and he said, "Well, yeah, well, you're a dick no matter what you do."
Oh god. I bet that seemed like that hurt his feelings because at the time, Tarleton wasn't nearly as elevated status as like Jon Stewart had, like this fucking massive show, and
Yeah.
to get him on Crossfire was like, you know, he just was like little boy. He was more focused on who was there that day. It was oh shit, Crossfire. Who was there? It was with him.
Is that Chris? Who's
I don't know.
the guy who? Oh no, that's
But
Hardball
he, yeah,
with
but he
Chris
goes, "You guys are
Matthews.
fucking partisan hacks." I thought it was that bald guy, but I can't.
Oh right, it was.
The Raging Cajun, wasn't he?
I
No,
can't
he
think of
wasn't-
his
it wasn't
name.
him.
He looks like a snake.
No, I don't think it was. I love that guy too. He's funny.
Yeah, I do too.
But he's an asshole.
Well, yeah,
Anyway.
he's kind of like.
Not
a
he didn't make it
Manchin.
on our dick though.
He's not that
He's supposed
dickish.
to be like this amazing debater, but it's supposed to be this like.
Why can't I think of his name? He's the bald guy.
Where's
he's
the
super
where's
tall.
executive? Where's CPO? Where's Dr. Z when we need her?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we did that.
We did that. There's
It's been a long road to get to that. When we were sending, we have sent like stuff. I wonder if Ted Cruz ever got his love package.
oh, you mean his dicks?
Yeah,
We sent out a lot of
I
dicks.
know we did.
A lot of bags of dicks.
a lot of certificates.
We sent some to MTG,
Yeah.
and we sent some to Kevin McCarthy, and who was the guy that punched a student in the balls? He got Dick of the Week.
Oh, that's right. He was some. Like,
He was a state senator or a state congressman, and he was also a
Mm.
substitute teacher.
when he was
And he started talking about masturbation. That's how I got into the intro. Oh, and
That's
Matt
right,
Gates
that's
got a
right.
bag of dicks too.
That's right. But
And Cuck.
it's been a lot of weeks. I was hoping to throw my hat in the ring for Dick of the Year, but
Yes, Jay did win it once.
Yeah,
There was some ballot stuffing.
I-
That's right.
I pulled it out at the last minute.
You pulled it out at the last minute.
Yeah.
But there was definitely some stuffing. Ballot stuffing going on.
Oh, semen is tight.
But he ate one of the dicks on air.
I did. I ate an entire bag. You and I ate it.
I did not eat any of those dicks.
Remember the poop challenge?
Oh, the poop challenge. That was a wah, wah, wah. Nobody got the poops.
We should get back to that in like one quick third segment. Or do you want to do another segment?
Sure. Get back to what?
We should talk about some of our favorite segments. Because
Oh,
we're done with Dick of
yeah.
the Year. We can talk about some of our favorite segments and go over some of our airdrops.
Yeah. Some of our best.
Favorite airdrops that are going to be
Some of our
gone.
best work.
So we'll be back in a minute. I am Jay Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker.
And this is Nothing Yet Live. Because then we got to do Happy New Year.